I'm going to talk about the different types of bullying that exist in the world and how it affects children in schools. How bullying affects children in the book of Robert Cormier, Chocolate War, is a really interesting topic to talk about, but at the same time it's a really sad one, because it's caused in purpose and not accidentally. The bullying that is shown in the book is a really harsh one, because the bullying is caused between the students, but at the same time is caused by the students to the teachers and from the teachers to the students. Some of the bullying that can be shown in the way students have their own hierarchy between them. For example, you couldn't even win an argument with Archie. He was too good with his words. This quote says a lot about how Archie manipulates people. He always wins the arguments because he's manipulative. One of the examples in bullying from teachers to students is when Brother Leon is harshly asking questions to Bailey. Are you perfect, Bailey? All those A's that implies perfection. Is that the answer, Bailey? Also, the way Brother Leon blackmails David by putting an F in his essay because he was manipulating him so that Daniel tells that what are Jerry's intentions of not selling chocolates. Worse than that, he had allowed Brother Leon to blackmail him. If teachers did this kind of thing, what world could it be? For me, the way the adults leave the children to do bullying is really bad. For example, this is all when all the vigils are manipulating the students to sell and not sell chocolates. And everything is known by the teachers, and also because they force the vigils to do it against their will. I think that bullying is a really interesting topic to talk about, because it has been happening in the world over years, but the most interesting part is it has never been solved. There are many organizations that are there to teach children how to prevent bullying, how to avoid it, but how to not be bullied or bully. Many of these organizations changes the way children live. For example, as many children are less bullied or less bullying than before. There is a problem with bullying, that there are many types of bullying, not only the one at school, but also one in work. There is mainly between workers or persons that are already adults, and also the one of cyberbullying, that it's mainly by the internet, and the one of bullying at home, that consists in the bullying between family members. Bullying is sometimes not caused purposely, but those times are really rare, because when someone is doing bullying, they realize it, but don't stop at the moment. When bullying is not caused purposely, it's sometimes between friends or between people that you know. This bullying causes friendships to break. But the problem is that because you don't cause it on purpose, you don't realize it with time. You realize it when the person is already hurt, when you start to regret everything. Bullying can affect the children in many ways. Children that often are judged have problems with their attitude or have problems with confidence. When a child is bullied, it doesn't affect only physical, but also mentally. Children that are bullied are more often in therapies than a normal child. Also, they have lower self-esteem than any other. Children that are bullied are not the only ones that are affected. Sometimes the one that is making the bully does it because it has a problem with himself, and he doesn't know how to solve them or how to deal with them. People think that bullying it doesn't come with problems after that, but they do. The problems that children may have is not only the low self-esteem or harsh judgment with themselves. The real problems are bulimia, anorexia, or even suicide. In conclusion, I think that bullying is a really bad thing to do, and it has to stop. It doesn't matter if you do it on purpose or not, but it affects the people around you. The school have to teach values, how to control the anger of the children that maybe people have on them. Also the way to deal with self-esteem problems. Bullying may not be solved in the future, but it may be still a really sensitive topic to talk about. But we can reduce the bullying in schools, works, or homes. Are you ready to fight against bullying?